Have you ever felt like it's just you against the world? Like no one sees your struggle? No one hears your silent battles? No one understands how hard you're trying just to stay afloat? If you're walking a road alone, building a dream no one else believes in, waking up every day to fight battles that no one applauds, you need to know this. You are not weak. You are not broken. You are not crazy for believing in something bigger. You are a one-man army. Because while the world romanticizes support systems and cheering crowds, the truth is, some of the most powerful journeys are walked alone. Some of the greatest battles are fought in silence. Some of the strongest warriors don't wear armor, they wear scars. And you're still standing, still fighting, still moving forward. That makes you unstoppable. Being a one-man army doesn't mean you don't feel fear. It means you move anyway. It doesn't mean you have all the answers. It means you refuse to quit while searching for them. It doesn't mean the path is easy. It means your purpose is stronger than your pain. And that's what separates the dreamers from the doers. That's what separates the ones who talk about change from the ones who become it. There's a brutal kind of beauty in going it alone. No applause, no audience, no hand to hold. Just you and the voice inside that says, keep going. Just you and the vision that won't die, no matter how dark it gets. Just you and the discipline to show up every single day, without recognition, without validation, without reward. That's what makes you dangerous. That's what makes you powerful. That's what makes you a one-man army. Let them laugh. Let them doubt. Let them walk away. You don't need their permission. You don't need their approval. You don't need a round of applause to confirm what you already know. You were built for this. Every rejection, fuel. Every setback, strategy. Every sleepless night, every lonely day, every tear you've swallowed just to keep pushing forward. It's all a part of the process. And it's building something no one else can see yet, an unbreakable spirit. Because while most people crumble without a crowd, you rise. While most people wait for support, you build without it. You're doing what others won't, so you can live how others can't. You're investing in the version of yourself that doesn't need saving, because you've become your own savior, your own coach, your own cheerleader, your own hero. You don't wait for someone to pick you. You pick yourself. And that's why you're dangerous. Because the man who depends on no one is controlled by no one. The man who stands alone can't be manipulated, can't be broken, can't be bought. He moves by purpose. He walks by conviction. He speaks with fire. And when he falls, he doesn't stay down. He rebuilds from the ashes. That's what it means to be a one-man army. It's not just about isolation. It's about inner power. It's about the kind of resilience that's earned, not given. You weren't handed strength. You earned it in silence. You weren't born with discipline. You carve it out of chaos. You weren't blessed with easy paths. You learned to build bridges where there were none. And now, you don't just walk alone. You lead alone. The journey will test you. You'll question yourself. You'll have nights when the silence is deafening and the doubt is loud. But keep showing up. Keep moving forward. Because while everyone else is waiting for backup, you're becoming your own. While others look for help, you're learning to help yourself. And soon, the results will speak so loud that the same people who ignored you will have no choice but to notice. Not because you screamed, but because you stayed. You endured. You rose. This is what makes you rare. You keep going even when it's not fair. When the odds are stacked against you. When the world tells you no. When nothing makes sense. You don't break. You don't beg. You don't fold. You keep walking through the fire because your soul knows there's no other way. You've learned how to turn pain into power. You've mastered the art of showing up, even when you're exhausted. You've become the kind of person who doesn't just dream about greatness. You bleed for it. You find a way even when the road is blocked. You don't just wait for doors to open. You knock them off the hinges. And if that doesn't work, you build your own damn door. You don't ask for permission. You don't need validation. You don't follow the path. You forge one. Because you've realized that no one is coming to save you. No one is going to hand you your destiny. You've got to seize it, shape it, fight for it with everything you've got. And you do. Every single day. You get back up even when you're tired of falling. You rise not because you're unbreakable, but because your purpose won't let you stay down. You've tasted disappointment. You've felt the sting of rejection. You've walked through storms with a heart full of doubt, but still, you moved forward. That's your power. That's your defiance. That's your strength. The world may push you down 100 times, but you'll rise 101, because the fire inside of you doesn't burn out. It gets stronger. You fight not because it's easy, but because giving up is not an option. It never was. It never will be. You weren't built for surrender. You were built for war. Built for the days that try to break you. Built for the nights that leave you breathless. You don't chase comfort. You chase purpose. You fight for the future no one else can see but you. And that mindset, that fierce, relentless, unshakable mindset, that's what sets you apart. That's the mindset that builds empires. That's the mindset that rewrites legacies. That's the mindset of a one-man army. So don't wait for someone to believe in you. Don't wait for the perfect moment, because it doesn't exist. Don't wait for the right conditions, the right crowd, the right sign from the universe. You've already got what you need. You've got grit. You've got hunger. You've got the heart to keep going when everyone else would quit. You've got the discipline to grind when no one is watching, and the courage to stand alone when everyone else sits in silence. Build in the dark. Train in the silence. Craft your greatness behind closed doors, in the spaces no one sees. Because most times, no one will be watching. And that's okay. You don't need an audience to be great. You just need a reason. And you've already got one. Your future. Your future is the battlefield. Your dreams are the mission. Your soul is the weapon. Every time you feel like quitting, remind yourself why you started. Every time doubt whispers in your ear, silence it with action. You are a force of nature, a storm in stillness, a warrior born not to follow, but to lead, even if no one follows. Because the journey isn't about being seen. It's about becoming. You are a force, a fire, a storm dressed like a man. And you weren't made to be small. You weren't made to be silent. You weren't made to shrink for the comfort of others. Every step you take alone is proof that you don't just survive, you rise. You ascend. You evolve. You become something greater with every mile. Because it's not the crowd that defines you. It's the choices you make when no one else is around. And every time you wipe your own tears and keep going, you become more powerful than anyone who's ever had it easy. You know what it's like to struggle. You know what it's like to grind with no recognition, to build with no applause. And one day soon, your discipline, your silence, your grind, it will echo. It will scream. It will rise from the ashes and demand attention. Loud, unignorable. And they'll ask how you did it. They'll wonder where you came from. They'll say you were lucky. They'll say it was overnight. But you'll know, it was built one lonely battle at a time. One early morning, one late night, one broken moment, one decision to keep going over and over again. So stand tall, even if you're shaking. Speak truth, even if your voice trembles. Move forward, even if your steps are small. Because progress is progress, even in pain. You are not weak for being alone. You are powerful for surviving it. You are not broken. You are being rebuilt. You are not lost. You are legendary in the making. Keep building. Keep rising. Keep becoming. Don't look back. Don't second guess. Don't wait for approval. The world hasn't seen your final form yet. Not even close. You are the fire. You are the weapon. You are the warrior. And you are not done. You are a one-man army. And this is just the beginning. So keep going. Because someday, they'll realize you never needed them. They'll realize you did it all without noise, without help, without hype. And they'll wonder how. But you'll already be on to your next battle. Because a one-man army never stops. He simply evolves.